Hello everybody and welcome to Slay the Spire, playing as the Watcher on Ascension 2 Heart Run. This is Act 2, looks like we're going to be facing off against Bronze Automaton. In the first act we got the Whetstone, which upgraded Eruption right away, and an event that upgraded a couple defends, so we were on our way. Chose Foreign Influence over Talk to the Hand because it fit the deck better at the time. We have Sands of Time as a finisher. We were lucky enough to find Vault. Got a Crush Joints, Weave, and Cut Through Fate. I took the Weave not yet having any Scry because 0 cost would have been helpful at the time, and we knew that any Cut Through Fate and Third Eye would probably get picked up. I've been digging Scry a whole lot lately. And then at the end we took Lesson Learned. So we got to try and make the most out of that. As far as relics go, we got the Singing Bowl very early. This has been helpful. As far as like stripping artifact, among other things. And of course these. Alright, so let's get started here. Got 2 elites here, 1, 2 here. This could be 3 here, could be 4 here. And if we do go this route, we have 2 early shops. So more campfires this way. And over here we do have the option of a second shop. Or we have the option of a campfire over the elite if we so desire. So I like this route because it has options, and it looks like this way we have just our 2 easy hallway fights. So let's get those started, shall we? Alright, so we are going to be drawing the next card we play. So it looks like we're going to have to wait for the deck to come back around. Carnage for free? Sure. I could say something about Quick Slash, because if we're waiting for the Lesson Learned to come back around, we could do this. Alright. And then this does give us full block. We can do that, which is better than the strike, so that worked out. We just have to make sure we cut her up before... Hey, you know what that means? It's time for Artifact Potion. And... probably want to Vault. Vaults draw 5. This gives us 4 energy, so we can go bang, 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 and then the Vault does not count that down, because that drops off on her turn, and we have Sands of Time here. Let us Cut Through Fate. That brings back... we already have Sands of Time in hand. Sands of Time and... oh, whoops, I guess we don't get the Weave. But we do. I was going to say Sands of Time plus... Lesson Learned is all we need, really. And that would be 36 total, which we're already there, so we don't actually have to do anything else. Although I suppose we could, and then just not rely on the Sands of Time. So that's 9. This would be... There we go. Now we don't even have to bother with the Sands of Time. We can just find... Oh, but you know what? I took Quick Strike, or whatever the silent card is. So I would not be able to draw off of that. But we have 5 cards left in our deck, guaranteed to get... Lesson Learned. There we go. Vigilance plus. Okay. Power Potion. Tantrum. Let's get this party started. Wow. Okay, so with these zeros in Tantrum, I definitely think at this point we would rather have... Alright, so this is a problem because we are very slanted Wrath now, which does not play well with our wait around until we can Lesson Learned. So what we need to do is stop drawing it on the opening hand. Alright, so let's see if we can get some block out of this. Swivel, Protect. We only need 7, so we could do Swivel. Oh, it's going to cost 0 no matter what. Okay, I forgot about that part. So we could actually play the swivel, play the Sands of Time for free, gets past his plated armor big time because he's vulnerable this turn. Draws us another one. Another one. There we go. Okay, so we are on our way. We were very close to just having it. I didn't even notice that until the end there. Okay, 12 block. Doesn't matter. Weave. So let's do this. Just getting back around to our lesson learned. Foreign influence and what it produces is free. Sucker Punch. The Meteor Strike just plain gets him primed. And now we have an orb slot. With eyes? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. What is that number 12? Oh, that's his incoming damage. Okay. Mod's not playing well together. That's fine. Alright, just gonna block here. Oh yeah, I guess we get energy because of our plasma orb. We can actually afford to do this without killing him. Maybe we find the lesson learned right now. And soften him up enough to make it work. Period. Alright. Defend, not so great, but whatever. It's progress. Don't need another finisher. Probably don't need another one of these. Even though this is free, we're already playing a game of wait till the lesson learned gets back around. And this actually pollutes the deck. So I think I'll skip on a second one. We'll just take the max HP here. Singing Bowl. Our Pestle and Mortar. Alright, so last time I had this event it was bad, and the time before it was good. So I'm guessing this time it'll be good. Hey! Gold right when we're getting ready to go to a shop. And we do have the option for a second shop this act, so that's very good. Okay. Cut Through Fate. Very good. Card remove. I'll go ahead and pick those two up. Now, relics. This is scry once per deck shuffle, which would help us get to lesson learned on the second pass if that was what we were about. Sometimes, though, we actually need part of the second pass to soften up some more. And even still, I don't think 157 is worth a scry once per deck shuffle. This, it is before the second act chest. And we'd still have the option of taking Sapphire Key on the second relic, both this chest and third. So it would benefit us, but to the tune of 241 gold, I'm not convinced. This, on the other hand, gives us, if we're waiting for lesson learned to come back around, and our blocking is a little underdeveloped, which I would say is true right now, this gives us a little bit of leeway along the way. So I will go ahead and take that. That is map related, so we want it there. And that's probably good enough. Now we have plenty of gold for the next shop if we choose to go to the next shop. Alright, good deal. Tantrum, Cut Through Fate. Vigilance is an option. Bowling Bash as well. Wow, what a turn this could be. I didn't even notice the nunchucks, but yeah, that's very good. Cut Through Fate again, sure. If anything, we're looking for the... we'll take Sands of Time into our hands. Let it count down. Bowling Bash here is lethal. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and do this and this for that. Alright. In retrospect, we were offered Deus Ex Machina, and that does play well with Ink Bottle. I failed to notice that. Alright, So we have the Weave, but both of our Cut-Through Fates are already in the discard pile. Let's see what's going on here. Bane. All for one. All for one, you don't say. Alright. Well, that brings back the Weave after we play it. And the Consecrate. We don't want to go too nuts. Although Lesson Learned still is in the deck, so going nuts is actually somewhat okay here. As long as we keep it under control. She might be healing, so taking her all the way down without killing her would be okay. Get a little extra energy there, wasted, but she did not heal. So now she's trying to heal. Too slow. Alright. Did you get all our basic cards yet? Because I'd like to get onto some of our better cards, if you don't mind. Tech Potion. Better than Power as far as this goes. Our blocking game is a little weak, so I do like these two. Let's do this. Empty Mind. Plays very nicely with the Tantrum, and card draw can help us get back around. Alright. Protect Plus was also pretty good. I can't wait for the day where I have a Protect Establishment deck. Those sound like so much fun. Alright, let's do this first so we see what we're getting. Flying Knee Dagger Throw. I like the Dagger Throw because we're looking to draw right now, and we already have Lesson Learned, which can be discarded. And we can play this. Cut-Through Fate. Wait a second. Maybe I should have done that differently. I was thinking of Wrath, but if we enter Wrath, Empty Mind can get us back out of it. We already have, so this is fine. Wait, why would we be doing that? That doesn't make sense. This makes more sense. Whoa. A lot of things happened just there. Okay, so we can do this to extend the crush joints. Put ourselves into Wrath. Weave. Get ourselves back out. And we can actually play the block. Which is not enough, but that's fine. We're close enough to full. I mean to say we would be. Pardon me. Okay, Weave comes back. Vault helps get us back around. Don't need that because we're going to be vaulting here. We're about to draw a card, but we'll also get extra energy, so that's good. Tantrum, okay. Puts us into Wrath. Pretty good. I think we want to do as much damage as we can here. No, because we have Sands of Time. That's so handy. Sands of Time, you know, when I first took the Lesson Learned, I thought it was going to be competing with Sands of Time, but in situations like this, it just helps to 27. But we don't need to, right? Again, what I was just saying about the Sands of Time. Alright, so we take a little damage again, and that's fine. Maybe we drink this potion at our next delete. Dagger Throw. Kinda have to. Discard. There it is. And we can discard this, and that way, because I was just looking at, okay, with the vulnerable, that is lethal. Thank you. I was just thinking how much it would be nicer if it had my reach. Pocket Watch. Okay, that goes very well with Vault, because on a Vault turn, we're very likely to be playing fewer cards. It gets in the way of this, but it also helps get us back around to lesson learned. So I'm really pleased to see that. We won't be using it every turn, but do not need Crescendo, but I like Nirvana. Maybe I don't like Nirvana so much. It is scaling block, but not really enough right now. That's unfortunate. Okay. I'll take the max HP. Campfire gives us some healing. Forgot about that. That makes the Book of Stabbing pretty useful. I think we want Crush Joints extension more than anything else. Like all of these would be good. This even. We've got Lesson Learned. We'll be getting there. But I think the added... I mean, maybe less so with the Bag of Marbles. But still pretty good. Alright, so definitely don't need to drink a potion here. Lesson learned on the opening hand, and just a reminder, it does not work on these guys because they're summoned. I'm not sure why exactly that is, but it is. So let's see here. 4, that's 11 with the vulnerable, gets us through this, no problem. Dang. We have Sands of Time in hand already. So I guess we discard this to get back around to the lesson learned more readily. We draw the vault. Weave comes back with strike. And now we vault. If we had one more attack, we could have just made it happen. Alright. Well, we get with the extra energy this turn, I suppose. Oh yeah, I just realized Tantrum actually prevents us from getting back around, or delays us from getting back around. Okay, we get that, that, and that. Shame we got it now. If we leave it like this, we get the Pocket Watch. Unfortunately, both of our dropping out of Wrath is in the discard pile, so that could be a problem. Turns out not to be, though. We do have the ink bottle ready to go, so let's do this. Yeah, we do this first because we don't want anything we play now to go getting reshuffled. So we go like that, so we force the reshuffle now, which prevents us from oh, there it is, lesson learned. We are ready to go, so you know what? That's what this is for. No! Hey guys, sorry, we had some technical difficulties over here. Halfway through the run, it started recording just the audio for whatever reason. I do still have that audio, but I didn't think it would be particularly useful without the video, which is unfortunate because the deck is performing very well. I've had lesson learned decks before, but with Vault and Cut Through Fates, it just goes a whole lot smoother being able to get back around to it when you actually want to, so you're not taking a whole lot of damage. So I thought I'd show you the progress thus far, so you can see what actually happened with the rest of Act 2. A lot of cards got upgraded. Ended up removing a strike because we had the event where you could upgrade all your strikes and defends or remove a card. And this is literally what it looked like, plus a regular strike, non-plus. So I just removed the strike, non-plus, because we had already picked up quite a few Cut Through Fates to help get the lesson learned back around. I don't know exactly when it cut off, but we did pick up a Blasphemy, use that for a couple kills, got Wish for the boss. And now when you save and quit and go back, it does bring you back to the boss relic, so I thought you guys would enjoy that. Pocket Watch has been very helpful because sometimes you don't play enough cards and then that draws you further back through the deck. I just got Turnip to go with the Ginger, got the Shovel, so we've been digging Pantograph instead of the... Got this at a store, got this instead of the Sapphire Key, so that was the chest. This is now useless because we went with the coffee dripper before I got to the third act. So not sure why that happened. I sure as hell hope it doesn't happen again, but I thought I would make this little addendum so that you could see the progress that was made off camera. Sadly, the bronze automaton fight in particular was amazing because it looked like we were going to have to go back around through lesson learned, and then I scried and got blasphemy and sands of time, and it was nutty. It's a damn shame that it got messed up like that. So that's where we are at this point. Thank you guys for joining me. Leave any comments you have down below. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties, and I'll see you in Act 3. Take care.